We Latin people in this country are the oldest, largest ethnic group in America. And we contribute $2.7 trillion to the US economy every year. And yet we're not in the corporate boards, we're not in boardrooms, we're not in executives' offices, and that needs to change, and it needs to change now. And that's what we're advocating for. Change all across America, where you see 20% of us in offices, in networks, in studios.
You gotta give it all when you love like that, you know what I'm saying?
So thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate you, and I can't tell you how thrilled I am about what tonight means. Because I've been in this business for a long, long time. Maybe even more years than I want to admit. But a night like this is exactly what I've been working towards, okay? And I know my business partners, they feel the same as I do.
Our two companies, coming together is very exciting. NGL has always serviced largely the advertiser community, had an incredibly powerful media network for, disseminating different advertising messages in media. mitú has built its brand in a more consumer-facing way on social media and digital platforms through different lifestyle brands. And why it's important is that, representation does matter. We hear it all the time, but, it really signals to an up-and-coming generation that anything is possible. They need to see their stories. They need to feel validated. That's really what creates a sense of community. There's empowerment in that.
It's been amazing. Right now we have a 14,000 square foot soundstage in the middle of East LA. We're here to support, and we feel like we want to be at the tip of the spear of opening doors for this next generation. This is not about excluding other people or doing it at the detriment of others. We want everybody to celebrate, and we want everybody to have their own kind of community shine. It's just for us, this is what we're doing to make our Latinidad shine. We have our own projects and things that we're greenlighting now within NGLmitú, and I think this is really only the beginning.
Now, I didn't want to disappoint my Grams because this could be her last exorcism. So I would just start speaking in tongues and transforming myself into Satan for her.
I am Satan. I've come to claim you as my wife. Come here, Krusty, old lady. Come here, Krusty.
Hi, Satan! You come for me! Take me, I'm yours!
We're creating that equal playing field. Like, I love Spanish language content, but I love English language content, and I love Latin content made by people who are just like me, Latinos from the US who can travel through those worlds. The MSNBC show obviously came to pass because Cesar Conde, the chair of NBC, gave us the opportunity. He saw the value in this show, of a show that looks for Latin excellence across America.
We got every kind of Latino. You want your Puerto Ricans? Huepa. You want your Cubans? Dale. Mexicanos, no manches, güey.
Going to the White House Correspondent was a big deal for me because I was there on a mission to get a Latino museum that passed through Congress and passed through the Senate. Now we try to get it on the mall, and there's some people in the Senate who are blocking us, who we need to talk to and make them understand that this is a really important issue and it's going to affect elections. Plato said, he who controls the narrative controls society. Wow. I'm learning. I love my Greeks. So NGLmitú is all about that mission. And that's why I've been so proud to be a part of this team since day one.
Francisco Miranda, who fought for American independence, should have a big statue next to Washington, I guess.
That's right. Where is that damn statue?
John is just a legend in the industry. I mean, we all grew up seeing him at a moment when he was especially one of very, very few Latinos we ever saw on screen. And as he's just seen more success, he has not forgotten to sort of bring everybody along for that success, to be very vocal about the importance of having the opportunity to tell our stories, having the opportunity to be at parity in Hollywood so that we can be properly represented. It's one thing to do something in our microcosm as mitú, that needs to also escalate into other domains. We have to occupy these positions, whether it's in boardrooms and studios. That's how things are going to change.
It's about not giving up and really having a clear goal and a dream that you can strive for. And that's the kind of advice I give to when I speak to the next generation of younger filmmakers. I always just say, half of it is not giving up and just sticking around. And then, of course, the rest of it is talent and luck and a little bit of this, but it's a lot of hard work is really the the secret formula. There's no shortcut to that.
We're creating the space, the studio, we got the cameras, the equipment, and we got the crew. So now we bring the writers and we create content, and that's how we do it. The formula is there. We just need other people to step up to the plate and give us a chance.